Hey SUBCRIBE, we're going to jump right in. I'm starting off on blown out hair that's kind of reverting back now. So anyways, I'm just going to part my hair in two sections, as you guys can see, with my wide tooth comb. Then I'm going to section the front section away, and then I'm going to spray some Got To Be Glue Free spray on the back section first. This is going to kind of help me mold my hair and get it to the shape that I want it to be. And I find that this really helped my hair hold, you guys, really well. I was just testing out a new method, trying something different. And then I'm going to go in with the Edge Booster gel, and I'm literally just going to apply that all over the back section. Now I have to use gel with a style like this. My hair is on the finer side and it will not hold if I do not use any gel, because it will be like fly away. So I'm literally just, brushing my hair, making sure I get it as smooth as possible. But you can do this style without gel if you would like. But yeah, I have to use some gel on my hair because it's just not going to work out. So I'm going to go ahead and put that section of hair into a ponytail, as you guys can see. So I'm going to go ahead and part my hair down the middle in the front. I decided on a middle part. You don't have to do a part at all, but I just decided for a middle part. I like middle parts. So I'm just making sure I get the part as straight as possible. Literally going to go ahead and repeat the same steps in the front. So I'm going to do some freeze spray first and kind of smooth that into my hair to help get the mold down, and then I'm going to go ahead and apply the gel. And you don't have to do the freeze spray step. That's just something I wanted to try out, you guys, that I just thought of doing. But anyways, I'm just going to go ahead and make sure I brush my hair really good and smooth the product in my hair really good, because I want my hair to lay super flat. So the hair that is at the top, I now have to add it to the hair that's in the back. So I did take the ponytail out in the back, and I'm just smoothing that hair, and then I'm just going to gather it and add it all together, as you guys can see here. Just adding a little bit more gel to make sure I smooth my hair as much as possible. And I'm going to add some more of the Got To Be Glue Free spray, y'all, because I need this to hold. I'm telling you, my hair will curl back up on me, and I need this style to be super sleek. I'm just gonna go ahead and add my scarves onto my head. So I added my first one. Don't mind it. Yes, it is raggedy, but it's my favorite one. I'm just making sure the extra scarf is tucked in. Then I'm gonna go ahead and add another scarf towards the back section, because I want to make sure my hair lays down as flat as possible, you guys. I don't want it to like roll up on me while I'm sleeping. And then I'm gonna go ahead and add a bonnet on top of that and sleep like that overnight. You can go right into styling if you want, but I slept like that overnight. Now it's the next day, and I'm just combing out my ponytail. So I'm going to be using some braiding here because my hair isn't quite long enough. So I'm just going to go ahead and make sure I separate my real ponytail into 3. And then what I'm going to do, you guys, is I'm going to take some braiding here and I'm going to loop it through like so, like I'm going to do a box braid. And then I'm literally going to braid the hair, like grip it into my ponytail. So basically how you would do a box braid, this is how I'm attaching it to my real hair. Your hair is longer than mine, you can go ahead and just skip this step, but if not, this is what you'll need to do. So I'm just going to braid it down quite a bit. It doesn't need to be braided down long. It all depends on how much hair you're going to add though, but you guys will see what I mean. So once I'm done braiding, what I'm going to do is I'm just going to take a rubber band, you guys, to stop the braid, and then I'm just going to cut it. But I decided that the braid was a little bit too long, so what I did was I unraveled it, and then I just like moved the rubber band up some, and I did use 2 rubber bands because I didn't want it to come undone underneath the ponytail. So I'm just going to go ahead and cut the excess. So I'm going to be using these rapid styling strips, and I got them in black, and I'm going to take one of the strips and wrap it around the braid. Now this is crucial. You have to do this because you do not want to get any glue on your real hair, okay? So you have to wrap this, okay? You have to do this. You cannot skip this step at all. If you don't have these, you can use a baggie or plastic wrap, but you have to do this step, okay, you guys? I'm gonna rip off the excess from the end, and to secure the wrap into place, I'm gonna put 2 rubber bands at the end, and you need to put 2 because you do not want your rubber bands to pop underneath. So the hair that I'm going to be using is this BOBBI Boss Kinky Perm Bundle. So it's supposed to mimic like kinky straight hair or whatever. So I wanted to go ahead and try it out. So let's go ahead and get started. It's in 30 inches. I am going to be using some hair glue. So I'm just going to put the hair glue literally on the track, you guys. And then I'm going to start at the bottom of my braid. And I'm going to, right like above the rubber band. And then I'm going to go ahead and wrap the bottom of the track around, and that's basically how we're going to apply the hair. We're not using any bobby pins or anything. So that's what we're going to do. I started off using the whole track, but then as I started going, I had to cut it into smaller pieces because it kind of gets messy, and I was doing this sitting down as well, so it kind of made it a little bit harder. But you want to just hold it into place until it dries, and then you're just going to continue to add more glue, and you're just going to continue to wrap. But be careful because you don't want to get the glue on the hair, and you also don't want to get it on your real hair. So be careful. Like I'm talking about like on the slick down part of your hair. But anyways, I'm just going to go ahead and continue to wrap, and that's when I decided to go ahead and cut it to make the process go a little bit quicker and much easier because I'm working with a shorter piece of hair. And then I'm basically just going to continue to wrap, and this is how it looks with the first piece. So now I'm going to go in with my second piece, and I'm literally going to do the same thing, start where I left off, and I'm just going to continue to wrap. But like I said, be very careful because you do not want to get glue in your hair, because then you're just going to ruin the whole ponytail at that point. So you just want to continue to wrap, and you probably will get some glue on your hands because I did, but you guys know hair glue is nothing but liquid latex, and it comes right off your skin. Make sure you wear a shirt that you do not care about because I did get some hair glue on my shirt. So yeah, as you guys can see. So I'm just going to continue to add like a thin layer. I'm not adding a real thick layer. Well, at least I was trying not to, because you know you want it to dry pretty quickly, but this hair glue does dry really fast. So yeah, I'm just going to keep doing the same thing until I get all the way to the top of my braid. I'm starting on my third piece, and I'm literally just gonna start where I stopped with the second piece and continue to wrap up, add the glue when I need it, and I'm just gonna keep wrapping. Doing this style is totally taking me back to my high school days. I used to do track ponytails all the time. Not this same method, but I used to do them. And y'all, I would have my mom drive me to the beauty supply store, and I would get my little milky way hair, and you couldn't tell me nothing. So this is like really taking me back right now. So we're almost at the end. I'm gonna go ahead and add another piece of the hair. I didn't cut this piece too long, and I'm literally just gonna repeat the same steps, wrap it around, add glue when I need it, and try not to get it on the hair, you guys, because if you get it on the ponytail hair, it is totally ruined. So this is the last piece, you guys, and I'm just gonna wrap that around the base. So I made sure that the wrap went all the way to the base, like I said before, because you do not want to get this on your hair. Most of the track hair, I only had a little bit left, so I took a piece of the hair from the back, and I'm just going to brush it out. I'm going to spray it with a lot of Got To Be Glue Freeze spray, and then brush it through the strand. And this is what we're going to wrap around the base to cover the track, but you have to spray some hairspray because we're not using any bobby pins or anything, so this is what's going to hold it into place. So I'm just going to go ahead and wrap at the base and then spray, you know, spray and comb it through, like brush it out whenever I need to, making sure I get it really, really smooth. And you're just going to keep wrapping it, you guys. I'm getting to the end. I'm gonna spray a bunch of freeze spray and continue to wrap so that it will hold into place really, really well, because you do not want this to unravel. But trust me, you guys, it will hold, because mine held really, really well. So at the end, I'm just gonna add some more spray, and I'm just gonna wrap that around and hold it, and then I'm going to spray some more and then I'm going to go ahead and blow dry it on cool. You don't want to use hot heat because you want to set it in with cool air, that way it gets hard and it stays into place. So next, what I'm going to do is use some edge booster pomade, and I'm just going to go ahead and lay down my hairline. You can smooth yours back, but y'all know I like to swoop my hairline around. Back to the ponytail really quickly. I thought that the ponytail was going to have a lot more texture because it looked like it did in the package. It does have a little bit of texture, but it's not as wavy as I thought it was going to be, because y'all know how like Kinky Straight bundles have like the texture, you know, that has like the waves in it. But this one had a little bit, but not much, but I still went ahead and made it work. So I'm just going to add some edge control on my flyaways at the back, and then I'm going to go ahead and add some edge control too around the base of my ponytail, because my hair was kind of like curling up right there. It usually does for some reason. So I'm just going to go ahead and add a little bit of edge control and tie my hair back down, so while I put my makeup on, everything can set into place. So I'm gonna give my ponytail a good brush through, and woo, look at that, honey, 30 inches, yes, looking really cute. It comes all the way past my butt, you guys. Super sleek. I love it so much. Okay, girl, okay, you better serve him a look. Yes, honey. It came out so good. So if you try this style, make sure you tag me in your pictures on Instagram. But I hope you all enjoyed this tutorial. I hope it was helpful. Thanks for watching, and I will see you all on my next one. Bye.